up? It's your big sis Mani. I'm back with another YouTube video. So on today's video, we're gonna be having a big sis talk. Okay, so come closer, come closer. Sometimes you need to have a talk with your big sis. You need to hear it, and you need to, have someone that's gonna help get you together. Because sometimes you might be falling apart, and there might be the very little things that you need to hear to get you back together and get you back on track. Okay, and I say all of this with love. So, on today's video, we're going to be talking about why self-care is not selfish. And I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Self-care is not selfish. And then I want you to say it with me. Self-care is not selfish. Thank you. It's really not. And then honestly, for the people who don't know what self-care is literally like just doing things that lift your spirit, taking care of yourself, putting you first. All of those things are self-care, pouring into you. That is basically what self-care is. And I'll do another video explaining some of the ways that you can, do self-care, some of the things you can do for yourself. Just to take care of you, to pour into you, to love on you. Okay, so the first point is, and these are going to be the top 3 reasons why self-care is not selfish. Because the first one is, the main one. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. How are you going to be able to give to everyone else and you have nothing left? It just doesn't work. It doesn't even sound right. Because it's not real. Like, you cannot do that. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And imagine you have so many things that you need to get done. You have maybe homework, you have work, you want to go to the gym, and there's so many people around you asking if you can do this, if you can run here for them, if you can, give them money for this or whatever they may be asking for. If someone else is just asking for your time, asking for your energy, imagine you go and do that for all those people. And now at the end of the day, you have nothing left for yourself. You don't even have the energy to go to the gym. And now you didn't prioritize yourself, and now you have nothing left for yourself. Imagine on the other hand, you do everything in your power, for yourself to take care of you, and you're all fueled up, you're feeling good, you're looking good, all of these things, and now you can do these acts of service for the people that you love, with pure intentions, with pure love out of your heart, because you're already loving on yourself. So you're just radiating love, you're just radiating positivity and motivation. And then when you're doing these acts of service for everybody, you can do that out of the true kindness of your heart, because you've already taken care of what you needed to. And it's not selfish, because at the end of the day, those people around you should want you to be your best self, especially, when you're coming around them and maybe they might be having a bad day. And now, since you've already taken care of yourself, you can share and spread that love with them, instead of doing those things with hate, or not even hate, but instead of doing those things for them with tiredness, or not to your full potential, basically. So yeah, so basically you cannot pour from an empty cup. Second one is because you only have one body. You don't get another body. This is it. I don't know if anyone has told you, but you don't get another body. You only have one. And you want to treat your body with the utmost respect, with the utmost love, because you deserve that. You want to be kind to yourself because you truly deserve that. The more love you pour into yourself, the more you are able to operate at a higher frequency, the more you're able to operate with more love, the more you're able to show up in other areas of your life as a more positive version of yourself. It's not selfish to want to take care of that one body. How dare someone tell you it's selfish to take care of the one and only body that you get? You want to treat your body as the temple that it truly is. Because God only gives us one, and he wants us to respect what he has given us. Feel me? Okay, and the third reason why self-care is not selfish is because you do not want it to lead to burnout. Girl, listen. Take it from me. Because I'm going to be very honest. I can't talk. Okay, so take it from me because I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very open and very transparent on this channel. You do not want to be a person that has burnout. And sometimes we do experience burnout as we're, maneuvering through life and trying to figure out things, and sometimes life be life, and it does happen. However, you can prevent it by taking care of yourself first. It's not selfish. It's literally not. Because listen, when you experience burnout, that means that you have no energy, and that shows up in your work life, in your school life, in your relationships, in your health. Like, it shows up in all of these different areas of your life. Just because you're not taking care of yourself, you're not operating as your happy self, all of those things, you know what I'm saying? And it leads to burnout because it's like, okay, you haven't taken care of your body. You haven't fed your body the food it needs. You haven't gone and just taken care of all the things that you need for you. And it's like, okay, you're not operating off of love. Now you're operating off of survival. And you don't want to get to that point. And just like speaking from experience, I have, before I was a person who prioritized my self-care, I did experience burnout because I wasn't loving myself. And I feel like because of that, like, it was harder to operate on love. It was harder to operate, just on that positive wave. But once I started prioritizing my self-care and realizing that, look, this is not selfish. Because if I'm taking care of everybody else and I'm not taking care of me, look at what happens to me. I'm not the best version of myself. And you want to always operate as the best version of you. You do. You deserve it. You deserve it. Who is someone else to tell you that they should be put first before your needs? So I just want you to remember that self-care is not selfish. It is not something that you should feel bad for doing. It is not something that you should feel guilty for doing, because you want to love you. You want to take care of you. You only get one body. God only blesses us with one temple. We want to take care of it. And watch when you start taking care of yourself and when you start prioritizing you, how everything around you changes, how everything around you moves. And also just pay attention to the way that you're able to love other people because you're now putting yourself first. So sometimes that might look like saying no. Sometimes that might look like saying not right now. Sometimes that might look like saying, hey, being open and transparent. Like, you have to be honest with yourself and be honest with other people. Sometimes you might got to tell them, hey, look, I just need an extra hour of sleep. I might not be able to do this today. Can we reschedule for another time? Because if someone truly loves you and if the people around you truly care for you, if you're being honest with them and telling them your needs, that should not be a problem at all. They should be understanding. And if they're not understanding of you wanting to put yourself first, newsflash, you might need to get some new people around you. You might need to get some new friends. You might got to separate yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of this video. Just made you realize that, like, you're gonna start putting yourself first and not feeling bad about it. So yeah, guys, until next time, see ya. Oh, and don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and subscribe on this video. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with someone that you think needs to hear this today. For real. All right, y'all, I'm out. Bye.